More drama from 中国大妈, but this one is not funny. At a condo unit at Beach Road on the 8th of May 2024, a couple was having yet another late night argument. Apparently, she wanted him to get out of the apartment because she had been paying the rent that he was supposed to pay. He refused to leave. She grabbed a kitchen knife and stabbed him once in the chest. He collapsed. Realizing what she had done, she immediately tried to revive him, got her daughter to call the ambulance, and stayed put until the police arrived. Unfortunately, the victim, Mr Lim Lai Guan, has died. Li Ye, the 40-year-old Chinese national, got 12 years for fatally stabbing her Singaporean boyfriend of nearly 4 years. The comments on social media came like ants to honey. The most attention-grabbing one was, "Only 12 years for killing a man? Hang her lah." Another one said, "These China girls come here, take our men, then knife them when the ATM runs dry." It's interesting. When it's death by kitchen knife, netizens insist on seeing some blood from the perpetrator. Li Ye met the victim, Mr Lim Lai Guan, in 2019 at a nightclub where she worked as a performance artist manager, whatever that is. He was 56, married, and had told her that he was divorcing his wife. By the middle of 2020, she moved in with him, with her son in tow. Later, her daughter came over from China. The children from a previous marriage called Mr Lim Daddy, and he acted like one, paying the rent at their Beach Road condo. He also sank $30,000 into her gown rental shop and covered the shop's rent as well. 我养你 is the most macho thing that a Chinese man can say. Then, Mr Lim started dabbling with forex trading. As any Singaporean who has ever watched a relative discover leverage will tell you, this seldom ends well. Lim lost money, started borrowing, stopped contributing to the household, and even dipped into funds meant for Li Ye's daughter's school fees. Li Ye ended up having to settle the bills out of her own pocket. Arguments erupted between the couple. She tried to end the relationship. Mr Lim refused to let go and created scenes at her workplace, embarrassing her before her co-workers. He also refused to leave the residential unit, citing the fact that he was the one who signed the tenancy agreement. The altercation escalated that fateful night and ended with Mr Lim being stabbed. Yes, Li Ye was originally charged with murder, but she eventually pleaded guilty to culpable homicide, not amounting to murder, and was sentenced to 12 years backdated to her arrest. Here's the part that our righteous netizens failed to notice. You impulsively stabbed someone with something that was conveniently placed. You called the ambulance, hoping that he would survive, and you waited for the police to arrive to tell them what happened. You didn't intend to kill him. It's not murder just because someone got killed. This is the part where the self-righteous folks lost the plot. In Singapore, killing someone is not automatically murder. Murder comes under Section 300 of the Penal Code. It requires specific mental elements, intention to cause death, or intention to cause bodily injury that you know is likely to cause death, or injury sufficient in the ordinary course of nature to cause death, and so on. Culpable homicide, not amounting to murder, Section 299, covers cases where death is caused, but those higher thresholds of intention or knowledge aren't fully met, or certain exceptions apply. Prosecutors reduced the charge. The court accepted the plea. That is not softness or foreigner privilege. That is how the law works when the evidence supports a lower classification. One stab in the heat of a domestic dispute, immediate attempts to save him, no premeditation, no flight. These facts matter. They are precisely why the charge was not murder. Even someone not trained in law should understand that, and yet we have people screaming, "She killed him, so hang her." That is not how any functioning criminal justice system works, including ours. So please, we already have enough people who think that the death penalty should be applied like chili sauce on French fries, liberally so as to keep our country safe. Now, for the juicy part that everyone really wants to hear from me, the China woman, Singapore man narrative. There is a highly visible pattern of older Singaporean men getting hitched with younger foreign women, and the ending is seldom happy. I've even written a book about it. We may boast about our GDP and a no-nonsense approach, but there's something quite tragic about human relationships in our society. As the Chinese say, 苍蝇不叮无缝的蛋. When people fail to get the attention they deserve, they feel lonely and sometimes even desperate. A demand for meaningful companionship arises. Pathetic, but the beer promoter or the massage lady is often the only one who would listen to our estranged uncles. Occasionally, sparks fly and flames of romance are ignited. It is intellectually lazy to simplify such relationships as gold digger meets lonely uncle. Some folks even suggest that we forward this news report to friends or relatives who are dating China women to warn them of the disaster ahead. Now, is this fair? Look, Li Ye and her children regarded the late Mr. Lim as part of the family. Is this acceptance worthless? Li Ye only pushed for a breakup after financial support collapsed because of Lim's own financial imprudence and not hers. That does not make the stabbing justified, but it does make the relationship more complicated than the simplistic black and white cartoon version circulating online. Outside the realm of fairy tales, money is a relationship accelerator and also a relationship retardant. It doesn't have to be a China woman and a Singaporean man. When one party is primarily funding the lifestyle and that funding dries up, the relationship faces an existential challenge. This is true whether the woman is from China, Vietnam, Indonesia, or Ang Mo Kio.
Want me to buy for you the Chanel bag 8 to 10K for you? 为什么 I don't understand why? 人家为什么
我们就不要在一起了？
这为什么？
一个 boyfriend 连一个 bag 都买不起给一个女朋友 when 他一
It is also true in the reverse direction. For example, China man, Singaporean woman. We hear less about such cases because they don't generate much nationalistic memes. But the idea that Singaporean men are uniquely gullible and PRC women uniquely mercenary and manipulative may apply in many instances. But here's the thing, the typical Singaporean is sheltered, bored, lonely, calculative, and sensitive. They are strawberries compared to the rural PRCs who are survivors battered by social injustice and disadvantageous circumstances, thanks to the nature of their 户口. Vulnerability and desire exists on both sides. Who is exploiting who? It may not be as clear as how the simpletons see it. When things don't go well, Singaporeans tend to inflate their losses and downplay their gains. In contrast, the resilient survivor picks up the pieces and moves on without playing the victim, calling for help on social media. As they say, 买个教训. Only the losers dwell on failures, soak their losses in formalin, and turn the mourning period to a life sentence. Humans are complex creatures, capable of both deep attachment, sacrifice, and profound self-interest at the same time. It's a whole spectrum between what's mercenary and what's unconditional and altruistic. It's not murder just because someone is killed. It's not a scam just because someone has lost money. Of course, Li Ye is not a victim, and let's not pretend that she is. Lim Lai Guan is not a saint either. He was married twice, and he made promises to Li Ye that he could not keep. He had also been stubbornly clinging to a relationship that had clearly broken down. Somehow, the righteous folks expect Li Ye to be that devoted mistress, staying with her man through thick and thin, even though he didn't divorce his wife as promised and stopped his financial support. Now, I wonder if they would practice what they preach. Nevertheless, the reduction from murder to culpable homicide was legally coherent. As for the broader phenomenon of Singaporean men and their PRC partners, some may be pure transactions, many are more nuanced. In either case, it's seldom a win-lose situation unless the one who took the money disappears. That would be a scam. Even relationships that check every box for a fairy tale can turn ugly when the money stops flowing. While I do find people from China even more pragmatic than Singaporeans, those with lower standards than our local women provide much needed relief for our subpar, horny guys who cannot make it otherwise. Now, let's not be overprotective. Let the mediocre, subpar, lonely guys who can only afford dinner dates at Lau Pa Sat extend their reach across borders with their eyes wide open. Let them learn from the school of hard knocks. This is as much a Singapore problem as it is a China problem. If handled with wisdom, clarity, emotional maturity, and with no insistence on permanence, it may not be a problem at all. The late Hong Kong movie and TV legend Patrick Zhe-yin, who passed away recently, once said, 男人靚唔靚仔唔緊要，一定要瀟灑. Our guys will have a lot less BGR issues with foreign women if they could be more 瀟灑. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to check my own bank balance, get a facelift, keep a ponytail before I start a new relationship.